Day 14. Welcome back. What is this number? This is part 6. I've been playing this for so long. Wait a minute. What is this? My allowance. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the castle, where did I see that? That the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage, house manager. Thank you. Okay, I was going to go right in and be like, I want to just get right to it. I just want to go, go, go. Don't stop. Don't stop the body rock. Crap, I forget what I need down there. Okay, I do need the key for the basement. I need the pump room, the pool room to get the pump room to take water out of the reservoir so that I can do this. And I also want to get, I wanted to get I can't think. The tomb. I wanted to get the tomb, but that's not happening right now. There's nothing in here today. So back to the house. Dark room. No, I don't want the dark room. Oh, perfect. This is the library, but I'll always try the library from here. And so I get a key. Hopefully it doesn't go down and it goes up from here. No, it goes down. Okay. Here's that book I wanted. Kimberly Thompson and Simon P. Jones. Drafting strategy. Yeah. Gems. Planning your house. Top drafting combos. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, let me get this out of the way. With an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Gems. Every architect needs them. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really, really need a room. Don't pass up wine in the cellar. Even if you're not thirsty, there's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Planning your house. Estate layout and drafting. When you begin to draft a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Okay. Top drafting combos. 5 combos you won't want to miss. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft Cloister before Terrace, you'll be down 3 gems, but if you draft them on the reverse order, Cloister will be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step. But determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an I'm losing it. But determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. A foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Wait, really? Foyer? Hallway doors are always unlocked? Damn, that's good. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in workshop. Making a connection, estate connectivity. 2 pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Garage powers garage door and grants west path access. Dark room turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Gymnasium turns lights off to prevent step loss. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simple examples, Her Ladyship's chamber, has synergy with Lady Espen's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Speaking of the pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Whoa. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cool-down refreezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. Exactly. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we've provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world, or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. That is a great book. I enjoy that book. Now, is there a key in here? No, there isn't. It's usually right there. The music room. I'm pretty sure I need the music room. Let's do it. I don't know actually where it went. Okay, good. I don't think I can touch any of these things, right? Yeah. None of the instruments, but I get this, a green key. Key to the secret garden. I haven't gotten that yet. I need to go there because there's a lever there. I think it's the south lever actually. I think so. It might be the left lever. Okay, I need to get my notepad out. Find among the white under two stones. The white what? Where's number 5? I forget where number 5 is. What was number 5 in my note? Music sheet puzzle first. Words on the... I don't think I ever got that one. Because I don't have it written down. So I don't know what it's talking about. Oh. Denoted in verse. What does that mean? Laboratory, parlor, pantry. I'm gonna go to... Oh, I don't have gems. I'm gonna get gems then. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. There we go. I knew it. That was too easy. That's too easy! Nothing else in here. Coat check. I could do that. Because I don't want the chapel. I don't want to waste my money. I don't think I have anything checked in here, actually. Let's do the chapel. I'm okay with that. And I found money, so it's good. It's all good. It's all fine. Let's go. Drawing room. Closet storeroom. Drawing room it is. Anything in here? Nope, I don't see anything. I'm not going to worry about any of the pictures around the house. Let's go to the spare room. I could have redrew one of those if I wanted to. Oh, I don't want to use that. I'm doing this. Wait. I could get the sleeping mask if I do this one. But this is 10 coins in it. I'll have a whole bunch of coins if I do this. Key. I haven't gotten 10 coins yet. Where are the rest? Oh, they were each 5. I did get 10 coins. No way I can climb that, right? No. Ooh, the classroom. Ooh, the den. That is the good one. I don't know what the I don't know what the secret garden looks like, but we're getting it. Hmm? Oh. Well. He must be outside. I haven't seen any door for it anywhere. Any key area. Maybe it's outside the garage. I don't actually know. I have no clue right now. Huh. There's the greenhouse. I just need the power hammer and I can get through here. Wait, it's here. Okay, what was the big word? Sheets. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Huh. That puzzle's done. Among the white trees under 2 stones. No way! There are gems in those flowers? And I get the watering can. I might use an extra step just to get that. Among 2 white trees. That'd be outside. That's not my first time in there. Dang it. No way. I did find it accidentally, didn't I? I did it accidentally. Find among the white trees. In between 2 stones. Is there anything else? The music sheets are pointing to the conservatory. I haven't gotten this one yet. And all it does is change the rarity of floor plans in the house. I'm doing the bedroom. Oh, they're not there. Sleeping mask is not here. But this is here. I'm not going to open it though. Should I? It might have a key in it. I'll do it. It had the lockpick kit. That's pretty good actually. Hallway. There's a key in here. Redraw. Well, I'll do the pantry. That works. And I'll get food. The cloister. Oh. It's the only one. Okay, reroll. Billiard room. There we go. Nothing over here? Nothing. Okay. 8. 7 plus 10, 17. That's 17. 2 plus 1 is 3 times 2. Okay, wait, 3 times 3 is 9. Times 2 is 18. 20 times 20 divided by 20 is 20. No, it's not. What am I talking about? Yes, it is. What am I talking about? I'm just being stupid. I had to do that like 3 times in my head. That was not good. Aquarium. Right, it's the color of everything. Maybe north more frequently. That's actually nice. Oh yeah, I can take water out of these. I forgot. I don't want to kill these little fishies though. That would be bad. That'd be horrible. Terrace, patio. Spread those in each green room. The garage. Which one do I want? Okay. Which one do I want? I can get 3 keys from that, or I can make it so green rooms don't cost anything. I think I want the garage. I think it just gives me more. It feels like it would be better. Okay, you can power the garage from here. And it seems like it just powers this as well. Okay, what is in here? Are there any coins anywhere? There's sometimes coins on the ground. There's sometimes a door here when you come out a certain way. Which is pretty cool how the room just changes like that. And I can get the car to open up if I get car keys. Whoa, excuse me. Oh. Well, the dark room's not too bad. Will it turn off? Yeah. There's no point in looking around then. The furnace room's bad. You can get 1 key from it, but other than that, there's no use to it at all. I didn't even realize what room it was. I haven't even been in here. At least I was only at 2. What can I do in here? It does have 4 exits. What the heck? I don't have the key card yet, though. There's nothing in here. Just literally 0 things to do in here. Why can you power this room? Fake wall? Maybe? Maybe power the doors. I don't know. But I can go through here. No, you need a certain one. I haven't used the laundry room yet. Let me see what it's all about. I'm gonna go launder some currency. Oh, I have to turn it on. I wonder if I even can. Oh, yeah. What does it mean? Oh. Exchange all of your... Oh. 1-to-1 rate. All of your keys with all of your gems. All of your keys with all of your gold. Huh. That's pretty cool. Is there anything else in here that I can do? Seems there is not anything else in here that I can do. Yeah, so I'm just basically done for... Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Give me that allowance. Let's go this way. Bedroom. Parlor. Make some early gems. The other two boxes are true. The other two boxes are blue. The other two boxes are empty, so it's the black one. That is the easiest one I've ever done. Alright, there we go. No. Okay, we go in here. Grab the coins, grab the apple. Let's go to the security, right? That's where I want to go, right? Security would be nice. Let's do it. We don't go up, but that's fine. Ooh, a coin. I don't think there's anything I can do on the computer. So I'll just go. But yay, the boiler room. I can power something in here. Why not? I have to do the puzzle again. That's fine. Oh, no I don't. I don't have to do the puzzle at all. It's still done for me. Ooh, I can get the hallway. The observatory. Let's get that one. I know I'm using more gems than I should probably, but that's okay. Give me that. Drive us the key. It's actually pretty nice. Why did I go in here so fast? I wanted to look around this area. Right. Just need to do this. So if I throw it that way, what does it do in here? What does it do in here? Does it go into the main hall? No. Does it actually do anything in here? Wait. Maybe it powers something. Swan. Song. There's only one thing I want to look at in here. Data transfer. Not available. Okay. I still need to find whatever room that's in. I have no clue. This is an elevator. This way opens this door. Patio. I can do the chapel. Dark room's not horrible, but it's just, I don't like it. Bedroom. Nope, they're not here. That's alright. Hallway, corridor, storeroom. Perfect. You can get a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't get the outside room. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me. Well, that's the fastest I've ever... Oh, no, observatory. Then I'm getting the closet. Ah, sleepy mask. Commissary is down. The den goes up. There we go. Let's use a key to go in here. Car keys. If I get the garage, that'll be nice. I have to go to the left side of the house. Reading nook. I'll go to the library after this. Because I am certain that there is a bookstore. Give me another book as well. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Okay. Foyer. Oh, those are always unlocked. The Great Hall as well. Oh man, I would get the foyer, but it doesn't go anywhere. I'd be bricked. So if I get the Great Hall, and I just do the doors on this side, I should be okay. Look at that. Another key. There we go. That's all the keys I'm using. Dining room. What do I need for this? I can't tell. Okay. I'm gonna go down first. Kitchen. Excuse me. Okay, I'll come buy some food then. How many bedrooms do I have? I have one. And a club sandwich. Wood fire pizza. Have the furnace in your house? I had it last time, but not today. Spent 8 to get plus 15. That's pretty good. I just hope I don't break myself. Get a dead end somewhere. Well, gotta go to the gymnasium. Maybe I'll be able to turn it off. I want to be able to use these basketballs, but I can't. It makes me so sad. Please, I want to dunk. The West Wing Hall. I have a couple keys. It'll be fine. This way. Bunk room. Another hallway. With a key in it. Or I can go to the commissary, see what's in there. Ooh. Items are 50% off. 20 and 21st day. It's not that yet time yet. Day 12 to day 16. What day is it? Day 15. And it's open. There's 2 shovels in here. What the heck? Oh, I might have to come back for the shovel or the sledgehammer. Salt shaker that makes food better. Compass makes more rooms that go up north. Drafting studio. Never gotten that before. Ooh. Very detailed paper model of a safe. Oh. If I had a magnifying glass right now, oh my god. I'd be looking at every little detail. The Great Hall, partitioning plan for Saturday, November 21st. That is the Great Hall, yeah. Look at that. There's the book for drafting. Oh, this is a different book. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is the true most architectural plans, and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues. I can't speak. I can't read it all right now. Just a second. Okay. Colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we'll explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. Most Violet Dreams, Architectural Digest Guide to Bedrooms. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Type: bedrooms. Color: violet. Associated resources: steps. Average number of doors: 1 to 2. Average items: likely. Extra items: likely. Synergies: sleeping mask, nursery, servants' quarters. Indoor Verter. Architectural Digest Guide to Green Rooms. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening in open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic and strategy centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Green rooms. Color: green. Associated resource: gems. Average number of doors: 2 to 3. Extra items: often. Synergies: most green rooms: shovel, watering can. Orange Passage. Architectural Digest's Guide to Hallways. If the bedroom is not the heart of the home, then the hallways are the arteries. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, serving as the diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house. Sorry. And the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Hallways, orange. Associated with keys. Average number of doors, 3 to 4. Extra items, rarely. Synergies, foyer. Lockpick kit, hall pass. I have not gotten a hall pass. Golden trim. Architectural Digest Guide to Shops. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your home will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Type shops, color gold, associated resource, coins, every number of doors, 2 extra items, never for free. Synergies, coin purse, coupon book, not gotten yet. Vault. Negative space. Architectural Digest's Guide to Red Rooms. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Type, red rooms, color, red. Associated resource, vexation. Average number of doors, 3 to 4. Extra items, seldom. Synergies, shelter, tomato soup, skilled players. What is a tomato soup? Oh, that's the one that where the more red rooms you have, the more it'll give you steps. Prismatic rooms. Architectural Digest, the multicolored floor plans. You may on rare occasions notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as the bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Red room, bedroom. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and color for inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Like I said with the other one, good book. Anything else on these? That's a blueprint. What room is that? Is it the conference room? No, it has 3 doors. I don't know. Nothing on there. But there's this one. Potential new floor plans. Drafting Studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not press reset each day. Vestibule. Whenever you enter vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock and the 4th one becomes locked. Casino. Games of chance. Dormitory. Each time you enter dormitory, After drafting a blue room, gain 10. Vestibule. Oh, it costs 2. Next, that costs 2, that costs nothing. It doesn't tell me how rare they are, though. Why does that have to cost money? Why does that have to be a dead end? Maybe I want the casino. Okay. I want to look at this, please. Okay, I'm done with this room then. I also have this one. Let me go down there quickly, see if it's that one's locked. Wait. November. Day 1. It's day 15. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's the 21st today. November. That's today. Okay. Is that a code? Okay, I have like 4 different codes. That's fine. Okay, that one was also locked. Laboratory. Or the billiard room. I'm going to the billiard room because I only have 1 gem. And I could get something here, but not today. That's 11. 8, 9, 10, 25, 10. Minus 3 is 7. 10 minus 5, 6, 7. 10 minus 7 is 3 times 2 is 6. It's 1. Ooh, look at that key. Door with many rooms. Room with many. Oh. Gotta go back up to the drafting room. I didn't even realize. Silver key. Conference room. There we go. All these are dead ends. I'll do the mail room. Cause I want to see what the delivery is. Coins. Syncaco. Duh. What does that say? Maybe I can see it if I lean in. I can't read it. I need the magnifying glass. I need it if I'm gonna try and read that. So I need to get this room again so I can actually do that. Yep. Syncaco. Isn't there any Synca mail I can get in here? Is that just a spine? Ugh. What is that? Well, now I have to write that down. I didn't see that before. I don't even know what that is. Code on a letter in the mail room. Colon 679. Okay. Nothing else in here. And I can't go through here. Okay. I'm stuck then. Nowhere else to go. So I'm gonna go down and test my codes. I don't think I've gotten the trading post. There might be something in here that will help me. Sleeping mask, car keys. For sledgehammer, yeah. Sleeping mask. For magnifying glass, yes. Now if I have enough, I should go all the way up. Salt, no trade. Sledgehammer, coin purse, no. Dynamite, too dangerous to pick up? Come on. There we go. I got more allowance. Nice. That's so good. Okay. What is next? What is next? What is next? What is next? What else can I do in here? I don't know what else I can do in here because I have not been in here before and I need to check around. Please let me see what I can do in here because I need to be able to do something big. Please, oh please, game, just let me do this. 18. I'll probably step another couple over there and then another couple back, and then I need to make it all the way up to there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry. 6, 5, 7, 8. Oh my god. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not gonna make it. I only have 18. Damn. That sucks, man. If I had one more step. Okay, where is it? It's right there. No, no, no! Damn, damn. Okay, first thing, go to the apple orchard and check the codes that I found. Okay. First one is 3442. Whoops. I have to go every time. 3442. No. 4452. 4, 4, 5, 2. No. 5464. No. 6475. What? Oh. No, those didn't work. Six, 7, 8, 9. Man. I already tried 9083. 2765. I haven't tried that one in here. Really not the ones. This is the apple orchard though. How? How is that not right? I have no clue what it is. What could the code be? I just need to get the outside room and then go back into the house. So I will get this first and then we'll be off. Sure. That was that one. Yep. Oh. 45292. Coincidence? Where is room 46? 7590. Tested my full house theory, no luck. 2 starting rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, antechamber sealed. Why are they different colors? Ooh, package. Sleeping mask, gems, keys. Oh. 5254. But that's a code as well. 5254 was the code. That. And then key, gem, gem. Nice. Look at these little birdies. I guess I can't touch anything over here. That's alright. Here's my allowance. And I started with all this stuff. I need the dark room. I want to look at some of the pictures in there. So let's see if I can get it. The reading nook. Library. Less common floor plans while in the library. Here's this book. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Introduction: the third largest city in Fen Aries and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave here. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its azure canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Ilex ex Messervey, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son Lionel Epson left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and a tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed that by many that the Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, service documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of the Fen Aries' premier vacation destinations. Exclusive for its more privileged citizens, the lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar, but don't be too hasty. With the proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station at a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now, the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. There's Trinsdale Lake up there, Angel Tower, I think that's what it says. There's River, 100 Bells, Featherfall Keep, Reddington, Bazaar, Botanical Gardens, Tower Fort, Mount Perma, Mount Holly. Okay, I got through the whole thing. On to the next room. Oh, there it is! The bookshop. I knew it was real. I knew it was real. Permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. They're so expensive. What do I need? Which one is the one I need? March of the Count, Flight of the Queen, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Hearings of the Major. None of these are in here. Maybe it's on the wall. Reddington Herald, a new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise the latest book from local author Marianne Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigation of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. I wanted the bookshop for those certain books, but I don't see them anywhere. It is a rare one. That's why I haven't seen it at all. What? It's nowhere. How are they so expensive? This is crazy. 50, 100, 140, 160, 168, 176. You get 176 gold for all of those. Damn. This goes back over here. I need the magnifying glass as well. Here's a gem. Security storeroom. I gotta go to security. I'm gonna run out of steps before I get anywhere. Okay. Through here. The furnace. Patio parlor. I don't want to go down. That would be really bad. So I have to get this. No shovel in here. Kind of funny that the one time I want the dark room, I'm not gonna find it. Oh. Never mind. I hate how it does it every time. Now I have to find the breaker box. Ooh, that's nice. But the breaker box isn't super rare, so I might be able to find it. That's literally all I want out of this run. I want the breaker box, even if it gives me a dead end and I'm stuck. I really don't care. I need the breaker box. Closet. The parlor. Closet. Draw. Veranda, gymnasium, spare room. Doing the spare room. It's locked. I'll go to the other one. I don't want to use too many of my steps, but it's alright. Let me do the puzzle quickly. The white box is true. The other two boxes are false. The other two boxes are empty. False, false, true. There wouldn't be a clear winner. Okay, start using keys because I have to. I don't really care about losing money. I'm gonna get both the rooms. Walk-in closet. Ah, there it is. There. I don't need to do any of the vats. Do I? What does it actually do? I'll do it quickly. Well, I need that one to be purple. Okay, fine. I'm not doing the code then. How do I get back to the dark room? This way. I'll use my powers of... I don't know. Look at that. Can't see what it says. Surely if I had the magnifying glass though. It looks like a 72 or a 2 5 3. It looks like a maybe a 1128. There's 1128. Oh, it does it automatically. Okay. But I did it. Yes. Woo! Apple orchard. Permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow. Start with 20 extra steps? Yo. No way. Straight to here. Yes! Yes! It is going my way. Look at that. I'm not going to be able to make it back there today. Tomorrow, though. It's an elevator? What? Oops, I just hit my mic. Holy. But I'm in. If I go through that door and instantly die and just fall over flat on the ground, I'm gonna be so mad. What's this? It's a sundial. It took away from these things. They're not producing smoke anymore. Please don't walk in here and fall over. Please don't walk in here and fall over. Oh. Gardener's logbook. Okay. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogila, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance to drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been my priority since Lady Epson's death, and the ensuing closure of the West Wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the West Pass weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Oh. It has to be along the edges of the east and west wings? Okay. Oh. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas lines should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rinna's depiction in a chapel. And that's the end. It's an informative book. So I can only get the secret garden if I am on the very perimeter of the house. That's good to know. Alright, it's about time to end this run then. My tent, get to the tent! I really have returned to the campsite very quickly. Alright, well, it's a lot later than I usually film anything for, so I am going to end the video here and go to sleep. Maybe I'll watch some of my show that I'm watching, but anyhow, this is the end of the video. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and if you feel like it, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.